Let's get it started. First off, the Texans have released receiver Deontay Johnson. Yeah, now he's got released by his third team. It's funny. The team that last released him, the Ravens, have claimed him off of waivers from the Texans, Johnson, but he can't play this postseason for the postseason ever. So the season's over officially. But I highly doubt that the Ravens end up re-sign him after what happened earlier. But yeah, then if when he's most likely walks and signs somebody else, he can help them with their compensatory picks. So that's why it makes sense for them, especially against the Ravens. They love their comp picks. But yeah, so that's what the Justice on the move again. So yeah. Then Mike McCarthy is done as Cowboys coach. The sides couldn't agree on the length of the contract, and McCarthy will pursue other opportunities. So seriously going. Either way, the Cowboys will have a new coach next year. Then my next thing in news I got is also about them. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones has spoken. Colorado head coach Deion Sanders for the team's head coaching vacancy. Discussions are expected to continue regarding the possibility of becoming the next head coach in Dallas. He is considered one of the top candidates. And we'll see what happens if he does go there, because I feel like if he does go to the NFL, he might want his son Shedeur coming with him, or maybe both of them. They can draft Shedeur in the first, and then they can trade Dak for a high pick first. It's one of the QB teams trying Shedeur, and then they can draft Sheila Sanders, his other son, the safety in the later rounds. We'll see what happens. Then Eagles linebacker Nakobe Dean, at the tail end of a breakout season, has suffered a torn patellar tendon in his knee and is out for the rest of the playoffs. So that sucks for him. He's having a good breakout year this year. Now the season's over. Big loss for the Eagles. We'll see how they do this weekend against the Rams. And then Chargers outside linebacker Khalil Mack, who said that he's uncertain about his football future and plans to discuss with his family whether he should retire from the NFL. He is set to be a free agent this offseason. He does continue to play, so he could leave the Chargers and go somewhere else. Another guy that's doing the same thing right now is Vikings longtime safety Harrison Smith, or Harry the Hitman. He's also considering retirement. We'll see if he doesn't retire. Both of them are free agents. Mack is, I believe, 34. Harrison Smith's a little older than that. So they're both pretty old. And we'll see what happens. Well, NFL standards, I should say. They're not that old people. Then the Patriots are hiring Mike Vrabel as their next coach officially. So yeah, they bring him back now as a coach. He did start his career there back in the early 2000s to mid 2000s. He did catch some touchdown passes from Tom Brady back in the day. But yeah, so now he's back there. Yeah. Come on. There we go. And then Penn State All-American tight end Tyler Warren is officially declared for the 2025 NFL Draft. So yeah, Penn State just lost two of the top players now officially, because Joe Carter officially declared a few days ago. Now Warren's gone. No surprise either of them declared. They're both going to be first-round picks. Carter's top 10. Warren, he's probably at her earliest, like teens to mid-20s probably is where he goes, but we'll see. Depends on. I'm higher on him than Colston Loveland, but maybe somebody likes Loveland more. So yeah. The Buccaneers veteran linebacker Devontae David says he may consider retirement after 13 seasons. He is 34, and he has said he has no time to make decisions in his future. Right now, I'm just going to take this on, go home, regroup a little bit, see where my head is at, and then go from there. He has no timeline, so all I'm going to do is go home and get my mind off of football. So say he does. And if I come back, I'll have a decision by then. So yeah, he's been in the league for a while, but he's still good. He's still out of running tackles. He recorded 122 total tackles, 76 solo, 9 tackles for loss, 5.5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, 1 pick, and 17 missed games. So yeah, he's been good for him for a long time. He seems like one of those guys where, at this point, if he ends up playing another, he'll probably be at the Bucks. Now he wants to play with another team. It's kind of the same thing with him and Harrison Smith. Just if they play another year, they probably would want to go back to the same team just because they've been on the same team the whole career. But we'll see what happens. The Broncos QB Bo Nix says he suffered 3 transverse process fractures in his back on November 24th, but emerged season with injury. It's crazy. Like, he had a good rookie year. Started off a little slow, but then he bounced back, helped lead the Broncos to playoffs. Yes, he got blown out in the playoffs, but he did miss to make them there. So, yeah. Then we got some Penn State news. Penn State QB Drew Aller will forego the 2025 NFL Draft and return to college for his senior season. There are running backs Katron Allen and Nick Singleton are also returning. So, yeah, like Penn State, they're getting a lot of their top, outside Warren, they're getting most of their defensive guys back because they lost Tyler Wallace, to transfer portal, but he also got 0 passes in their semifinal game. Yeah, so 3 big guys returning from Penn State. And then Texas QB Quinn Ewers is also officially declared for the 2025 NFL Draft. So he'll be coming out probably late, like he's probably the late first, early to mid second, depending on if there's a team higher on him than Jalen Moreau. Right now, I have Moreau over him, but I never know with this. That doesn't always mean he is going to be drafted after him. Sometimes it does change. But today he has also turned down an $8 million NIL transfer offer before declaring for the NFL Draft. Ewers could turn more in one season next year than roughly $6 million in NIL over the young past 3 seasons in Austin. Ewers reject offer because he wanted to remain loyal to Texas. Sounds like go for him. Like, I don't know how much he'll get paid. Honestly, depends on where he gets drafted, but I don't know where he getting paid also just because I don't know, is that like per year? Just because it depends on where he gets drafted. I don't know how much. Because like high first round picks, yes, you'd be earning more. You probably be earning around $8 million, but not late first, early seconds. Especially in your first couple of years. But yeah, we'll see. Kind of cool, especially nowadays when we see a ton of players transferring. Then the Indianapolis Colts will host the NFL's first regular season game in Berlin next season. They haven't released who they've been playing. They usually around this time release one of the teams, and then when they do the schedule release, that's when we find out who they'll be playing, but we don't know yet. And then the LSU freshman QB Colin Hurley was found unresponsive but breathed by LSU police earlier Thursday following a car accident near the campus, according to a crash report. Hurley, he's 17, was taken out of his Dodge Charger by EMS and fire department personnel and transferred to the local hospital. The cause of the crash has not been released. LSU's school officials says they were unable to comment because Hurley is still a minor. Hurley's parents were on their way to Baton Rouge. So hopefully it ends up being okay. We'll see what happens. Kind of scary though, especially when he's that young, just to be found unresponsive. But yeah, as I'm speaking, I've spent a number of news. Former Jags and Raiders head coach Jack Del Rio has been named the head coach of Paris Musketeers of the European League of Football. So not any NFL news, but he's a former NFL coach. He was decent. Oh, and then the Miami Dolphins have now been designated as home team in 2025 for the first NFL regular season game ever played in Madrid. So yeah, they keep on adding more international places for games. We'll see if there's any more new ones in 2026 as well. Also, we won't find out for a while, but we'll have to see. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one.